yes. RK on top, Chase Cruz clearing the ring. Turn around, Chase Cruz, RK takes it off. RK takes it off. Whoa! Oh my God! Holy
Thoughts it did die for a second, didn't it?
RK takes it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamin Noir, the Renaissance Dragon says, oh, fine, take it. What a display, some would say. Satan versus God. Porsche Van Auden Spiders. Oh! I can say, Porsche Van Auden, Hobbitano is your new. Oh my God. Queen of the Ring, the World Warzone General Manager. Daniel Black might very well be up there for Superstar of the Year. Oh, Mr. Case in the Chamber. Lamin Noir. Here is your winner. Ended the career of Sibs. His brother.
What in
the hell is going on?
what the hell is this?
How? Oh, who is that? Who's a oh my goodness! That's Sage! 1, it's 2, and it's 3, and Kaiju Jaeger ended the career of Pope. Merry Christmas, brother. The authority stand tall. Are you fucking? Oh my God. That is Daniel Black. Nicole O'Grady. McClaw. Reverse Bobby. Hit finisher. She does. 3. What a season it's been. Feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Akira Tanaka. Cut there. Giants goal. I will catch you all. Jocko.
Eliminated.
Kidding me. In season. Clover's gone. Lives 1, ladies and gentlemen. Number. Live 1. That was a title. 5. Here we go. Rumble on their feet. This is who we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Regents Pro Wrestling Universe. Today is an RK day. Today is an Origin day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling fly today. I'm feeling fresh today. I'm feeling renewed today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a weird couple of weeks for Mr. RK. Not gonna lie to you. It's been an up and down couple of weeks. You're looking good. I'm feeling good, man. Listen, I've been away. I've took some time. I've calmed down a little bit. And I've had some thought process. Ladies and I've opened my mind. I've expanded my horizons. You look so swaggy for no reason. Listen, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you look good. Okay? I feel like I had to just take a step back. Like, can we pause the music, bro? I want to have a little heart-to-heart with the RPW universe, if I may. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. RK's been here for a few years now. Okay? I've been here for a few years now. I've had a lot of moments with a lot of different people. Fans, superstars, general managers, team, captains. RK has done a lot in my career. Okay? I've done a lot. This is not a retirement speech. RK's not going away just yet. Got some new swag. Got some new glasses. Got a monster, feeling fresh for my show Origin. This is the show for the future of this company. Setting the standard that Regents Pro Wrestling is going to propel forward with a lot of these superstars that compete on Wednesday nights. I hold my hands up. I lost on Fury. I got pinned. Well, I'll say pinned. I got some fingers down my throat in the worst possible way. Okay. RK's now on World Warzone. I started my career on World Warzone. I won my first championships on World Warzone. I made my career on Friday Night Fury. That's where I thrived. That's where I expanded. That's where I have most of my memories. But hey, memories are there to be made on Mondays too. I met up with my boy Oliver Kings. Champ, king of the cruiserweights. I met up with him when I realized I joined World Warzone, when I was at my lowest, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people were happy. A lot of people celebrating the best in the world. RK finally on his downfall in RPW. Listen, I've had a pretty good career. I'm not going to lie. I've had a pretty damn good career, okay? I call myself the best in the world for one reason only, ladies and gentlemen. It's because it is damn true. I've had a really, 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 really good career. And when I was at my lowest, when I lost that main event of Fury, I was at my lowest. One man came up to me to check how I was doing, to see if I wanted to talk. That man was Oliver freaking Kings, my former ministry friend, my former ministry brother. Now, even in the ministry, I was closer to Poke than I was to Ollie, but he was still my boy. And I thought, hey, dark match opportunity, let's team up together, just for old time's sake. Now, again, it didn't go our way. You may have seen, and that's okay. World Warzone has the best in the world. RK's blue now. And you know what? I'm going to embrace it. Wins, losses, championships, pay-per-views. I don't care anymore. I'm going to embrace it. This was my off year. This was my chill year. Hence, I've got my nice new shirt on. I've got my new goggles on. This was my chill year to focus on Origin. Focus on being a general manager. That's what I'm going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, be the best damn general manager this company has ever seen. Every single Wednesday in the O Zone. My in-ring career is not done. I will be giving it 110% every single Wednesday. Don't you worry. RK is not retiring just yet, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have not got rid of me just yet. You can still get upset when I win. You can still get upset when I main event, because I will still be main eventing. I will still be a champion, and I will forever be the best in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep that for Monday. Today, this is my origin.
Name up on a cardboard sign, bloodline of the kids that counted out. Now I'm here to take what's mine. They said stay in your lane. I broke every line they drew. You want a moment to believe? I'll give it all to you. Yeah. This is my
This is my origin. I'm excited to be here, man. I had to get on commentary today. I had to look my best today. And I just wanted a little speech with you. I just wanted a little talk with you guys to kick things off, to let you know where I am. Listen, I may not be in the best part of my career right now. Okay, we've had some losses, and that's okay. San Diego, California. Welcome in, Tyler West. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who we are. And this is my origin. Catherine Wolf, the Origin Heritage Champion. First time seeing her with a championship round her waist. She doesn't need anyone escorting her down, ladies and gentlemen. Champ vs Champ opener here today. And we are ready. We're seeing something championship gold, or championship silver, I should say, to kick things off in this one. I'm a big fan of Catherine Wolf. I was very, very excited when she got that championship win I think she has a very bright future in RPW. That is for sure. As the Ozone on fire for this opener, ladies and gentlemen. Really well and truly on fire here today. The glasses, gotta get used to them. I'm liking the blue hue to them. I'm excited for Origin today. Hopefully I make the show. It's the M2 time. She's impressive, but she will just fade to black. Big stipulations for today's show. Very excited to see what comes of it, folks. Catherine Wolf in the ring. Ready for this one. Origin Heritage Champion going up against the Women's Origin Champion. Won it off Madison Carter, of course. Her first championship in RPW. Luna Black kicking off the show. Another of my favorites. A lot of fun talent in today's show. Very, very excited. I wanted to get on commentary today just to air out some thoughts. Just to air out how I've been feeling after these past few weeks. The humiliation ritual. Having to admit that Sage, I said some words, all I'll say. I said some words. I saw he got a note. A much nicer note than I got in his personal space. Still don't know who sent mine. I've went to Sky Demoy and to Vince Shimon. Not heard anything back though, as Luna Black takes to the ring. Catherine Wolf, Luna Black, champ, vice-champ, Ron refereeing. And here we go, Catherine Wolf. Luna Black sees it coming though. Trying to take it to her. Very nice reversal though. As Origin is underway, and it feels good to be back in the Ozone. I have missed it when we had that week off. I know it's the business era and a lot of controversial decisions been going on recently in the past few weeks. Some superstars are for some superstars are against. But it does feel good to be back, that is for sure. Some very fun matches today. We have Ken Lazaro. He's actually on the team with Lamin that beat me and Ollie, of course, in the dark match on Monday. Teaming up with Sombra del Rayo. Two superstars I would love to have on Origin, but if they win, they will go straight to the main roster. To Vincent, choose two superstars who you want to give the chance to go to the main roster. I said, you know what? Deebs and Davon. Not seen a lot. I think Deebs is still 100%. So I gave it to those two. The winning tag team will go to the main roster. How's it been, RK? I had some words earlier, Sam. I had some words earlier. Listen. It's an interesting one because I say it's a rough patch of my career right now. I say it's a down point of my career. I'm on 50% right now, 65 overall, which is what people dream of having their percentage be. So I can't complain. I mean, even when I'm at my worst, I'm still the best in the world, which says a lot. I know a lot of superstars want to see my downfall. I know they want to see my downfall. It's not coming just yet. They're going to have to wait a little longer. I'm ready to take the Warzone by storm and just embrace the blue, you know? Embrace the blue and see what happens. Even on Origin, I see my shirt over there. People still representing. Luna Black feeling fired up in this one. I think Luna Black has more to prove in this one. Of course, she's the Origin Women's Champion, the world champion technically of Origin. Catherine Wolf, the Heritage Champ. For Catherine, she's looking up at the Origin Women thinking, hey, if I beat you today, maybe I have a chance to take the championship off you. Swift kick across the face and a kick out there at 2. Nice snapmare takedown. Focusing on the head of Luna Black, who shoves her off. Oh, I'm liking this monster more and more now that I've had it. KR gave me, we got a couple the other day on Wednesday, gave me one before my match, and Viking Berry. Very, very nice. Catherine Wolf. I thought was in control. Nice reversal. My dream number goal is to hold both of those championships, ideally at the same time. Not a bad goal to have. As Luna Black clothesline out of the ring. Very, very nicely. Luna Black with some strength. One starting the count. Welcoming Torok, who had a lot to say before this match, saying he is ready. The Universal Champ, he's looking at Sibs. Most I've ever heard Torok say. Good to see you, my friend. I know we've had words in the past, but it's nice to see you on World Warzone. We've definitely had some words in the past. Listen, Arcade doesn't hold grudges, even against people like Lamin Black. Lamin Black, I was thinking of Luna Black, sorry. Lamin Noir. I was going to say Lamin Noir and Daniel Black. I mixed them together, Lamin Black. But even like the likes of Lamin Noir tried to break my back. Daniel Black, who we know the history Arcade and Daniel has had. I don't hold grudges. I think I'm just too above it, too good to be holding grudges. You know what I mean? I focus on me and we see what has to do. That'd be a fire tag team though, through Lamin and Daniel. Welcoming Adrian Cole, good to see you. After taking some time off, nice to see you still being a fan of RPW from wherever you are. Catherine Wolf for the kick out though. Luna Black from the corner, nice springboard maneuver, goes for another pinfall. After the clothesline, not enough. Ozone loving this opening match though. Really loving the opening match. Landon Blaze and Axiom Vex up next. Axiom still looking for his first win in RPW. Catherine! Thrown clotheslines. Luna Black don't know where she's going. Big! Clothesline in the corner. Nice reversal. Catherine Wolf is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another kick. This one missing, though. There's Max Sebas also taking a break. I think he said he's going to follow Adrian Cole. Maybe the last of Oops Enemy we see. There's Luna Black missing the mark on that one. Luna Black full of stamina. Very, very far distance there. I think she's too energetic for her own good. Sometimes needs to take a breather. Origin Women's Champion missing a lot consecutively. I think she's using a lot of stamina. Using a lot of energy. The difference between holding grudges and settling personal matters, which is what I want to do sharpish so I can get to Drew. Good to have you back, Sam Everett, that's for sure. I mean, equally, again, I know we've had words before, but your goals and my goals just don't add up right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going after Drew or the US title, so as far as I see it, I have no reason to want to get in your way or want to try derail you at all. Best of luck in your endeavors. We'll go after Drew. I still don't know where my path lie on World Warzone. Not gonna lie, I mean, I know it was going to be a chill year for me on Fury, but even so, being the best in the world, I was thrusted into the main event scene, the World Heavyweight Championship scene, because that's what happens when you're the best in the world. You get thrust in to the main event scenes with the big names, but on World Warzone, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking around and nothing's really catching my eye. I mean, I've never been Universal Champ before. I know Case in the Chamber's looming. I've never been a briefcase holder before. I came so close last year, being in the final two with Sibs. Wouldn't mind winning that this year, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens as Luna Black. That vicious kick across the head. And Wolf takes her down. I love that move. Hooking on to both legs, middle of the ring, and the Heritage Champion with the pinfall over the Origin Women's Champion. I said Catherine Wolf is going to be absolutely massive. A lot of people did not get aboard with Catherine Wolf when she first joined, ladies and gentlemen. But I said straight away, she is going to mean business. And what a win that is. I'm a big fan of Catherine Wolf, ladies and gentlemen. A big fan indeed, Reno, of Catherine Wolf. And I think she's going to have a very fun future, ladies and gentlemen. 3 for 2, but she pinned me, so I'll happily give her a shot at the title. Wow. I mean, that is big words. A shot at the title. Great match indeed. Interest. I mean, double champion Catherine Wolf. Who knows if it will happen? Bold words by Luna Black. I'm glad Tay Jones is ready today. I've been excited to get him involved against the new man Tito. Which is very exciting. As we move on to our match, Landon Blades, ladies and gentlemen. Old Rise theme. Very excited. Oh yeah, it was the Rise theme. Little throwback there. Landon plays Axiom Vex. Axiom needs a win today. Let's get some records up. Axiom. Oh, he's 1 and 2 actually. Sorry, he has one. He won the dark match, of course. I forgot. He won the dark match. Landon Blaze 1 for 3 so far. Also wants a win. I like the spirit of Fire Luna, but I'm coming back for my title. Madison Carter, big match today against Marcella, which I think is going to be a very tough one. That's for sure. This man with all the aura. I want this guy to be massive. I want this one to be absolutely massive. Axiom Vex, one of my favorites, man. One of my favorites. I miss RPW, but sometimes you need to go away. Landon needs to win. He wasn't very optimistic, though, about winning. R-Dub, I wanted to book you today. Your attire just wasn't quite ready, I heard, from the fashion team last minute. You was going to be in that Tay Jones match originally, and he was going to be against someone else, but it is what it is. We'll be ready when you come back. We'll see how that goes, though. It should be ready for next week for Breakout. Landon Blaze and Axiom Vex need to regroup at times. It's understandable. Sometimes you need to step away to see how things can go. And look at these two aura farming. Will we see some sportsmanship? We do it. That's what I love on Origin. Superstars wanting each other to put on a great show. Superstars wanting the best out of each other. I love a show of sportsmanship. Fantastic stuff. Really fantastic stuff. That's what I like to see. To kick off a match. Tag team match up next, which I'm very excited for. I think these two are two very talented superstars. They just need a run of matches to get them going, I think, get them the confidence that they want. I think they're very talented. One perk of being on the commentary desk again, I get to partake in a little cookie. KR always leaves snacks around. We may as well participate. You could say the fashion team is getting involved. Nice reversal, Landon. From behind. Up at the shoulders. Drops him back and holds on. Very ambitious pinfall. Really ambitious pinfall. Just some nice chocolate chips today, McVitie's. Nice chalky chips. Blaze back up, Vex, nice kick down low. And a couple more. Slick, Hurricanrana, I love the black and gold look. Really nice attire. Really nice attire. Welcome in. Oh, I've already said Adrian Cole. And hello again. For the second time. Nice forearm there by Axiom. Low key. They get me right every time. I love our fashion team. Hey, the Paragons attire cooks. Really, really cooks. The leg, no. Both superstars back up. Nice reversal by Blaze. Kick the midsection. Hey, drops him on his head, rolls through. Into a pinfall. 2 count and a kick out. Very, very, very close. Indeed, Reno. Irish whip off the rope. Jumping knee strike. Lock up between the two. That's reversal. Boosh! Nice slam down as well. What it is in these glasses, they have something sticking into me. Broken already. Nice knee strike there again from Landon Blaze, who hooks that leg 2 count. Some metal sticking out there. Need to get rid of that. Out the nose otherwise. Oh, I really like the glasses too. Don't annoy me, man. Landon Blaze goes up top. I'll see what I can do about them after. I'll take the pain for now. I'll take the pain sticking into the side of my nose. They really missed the O zone. I don't blame him. Drop toe hold. Landon Blaze from behind. Welcome in, Ledobe. Good to see you as always. X reverses the second. Blaze reverses back. And forth they go. Very, very nice showing. Vex looking fired up. Ventures up top. And what is he going for? Corkscrew. Look at the leg. When he goes up top, you know something massive is gonna happen. A 2 count there, ladies and gentlemen. Landon Blaze is one of the only 2 superstars who have yet to be pinned in one-on-one action. A fun fact by Ardon there. Very interesting fact. Oh my goodness. Mid-sit, both superstars flying to the outside. Well, let's not let it be a first. Ron starts his counting. Fan cam is in action though. Blaze back into the ring instantly. That count goes nowhere. Major spillage. Ooh, nice bulldog. Where's Vex going is the question. Rolls through into a frog splash. I love it. Hooks the leg away from the bottom rope. Ron slides in. The shoulders are down. And what a way to win for Axiom Vex, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to win. A little frog splash through the bottom rope. And he gets his first singles win here on Origin. Very, very nicely done from Axiom Vex. Very, very nicely done indeed. First singles win. He's going to be excited about that one. Here in the O zone, it's always nice getting your first singles win. Now only one superstar hasn't been pinned. Who is that? What are your thoughts on someone trying to take away my super fan status? It is a bold move. It is a bold move. Indeed. Man. There's a tiny piece of metal. You might have jinxed him. Tiny piece of metal sticking out. I don't want to scratch it off in case it's supposed to be there, but really hurt my nose, man. Really hurt my nose as Deebs makes his way down. I really like this guy. I only see it once. He got a win. He's 100% so far. It's Asher. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Where are these glasses? Really hurts though. Poor design. Having a bit of metal sticking out. And it goes flat, but next time things will be different. Paul Gibson, I actually like his attire. He comes down, he means business. I actually kind of like it. If that's his vibe, that's his vibe, you know. I really, really like it. Davon and Deebs teaming up. Not seen a lot from these two superstars, Davon and Deebs. Again, it's why I gave them the opportunity. Remember, the winning tag team instantly go to the main roster, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what show they go to, but they instantly go to the main roster. I thought, you know what? Let's give them a chance. Let's give them a chance. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this off. Let's have a look if Brett can do it. Really annoying. I like those glasses, but it's sticking into my nose. It's right in my nose, right there. Gone all red. Davon and Deebs in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the next two superstars made their debut in a dark match and a tag team match. Two separate tag team matches, of course. Two superstars. The RPW universe exploded over these two. Ladies and gentlemen, Sombra del Rayo. The RPW universe exploded. One from Mexico, one from Canada. This guy teamed up with Axiom Vex, of course, in a great win. He looked absolutely amazing. I would love to have these two on Origin. But if they win, they instantly go to the main roster. His attire is awesome. There is something weird about this guy. Can't place my finger on him. I think he looks absolutely awesome. And then this guy, Ken Lazaro, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely thriving from Canada. This man, a hardcore maniac. But he's also the sweetest guy you ever see, ladies and gentlemen. That's the weird part. Sweetest guy you ever see. Love the mullet. Again, his debut win was against me. So we'll see how it goes on Origin. Brett fouled some away. Oh, it feels smooth. It feels smooth. Tiffany Wu! How's it going? Just thought I'd pop in and say hi. Hope you're all well. Where has Tiffany Wu been all this time, ladies and gentlemen? I feel like Tiffany Wu would have thrived on an Origin show. Uganda. Oh, Bretosaurus to the rescue. Now we're in action. Now we're in the money. Oh my god, already a pinfall. I thought the match was over. I thought the match was over before it began. I think it's going to be a fun tag team match. I really, really do. Ooh, money. Wow, they're both out of RPW now. Last I heard, Cam Money. Of course, no longer Street Money. Not the king of the streets anymore, but I haven't seen him anywhere in RPW, so I think he's off my roster as far as I know. After that street fight. You've missed a lot, you have indeed. Ken Lazaro tagged in. Let's see some tag team action. They don't look like a tag team, Ken Lazaro and Sombra del Rayo. Neither did Ken and Lamin, but Ken and Lamin had great tag team chemistry. They may end up on the same show if they win. They may go to different shows. I don't know the rules. How money needs to be released. Well, as far as I know, he's not in RPW anymore. I think his contract might officially be done. Last I heard, the Van Ouden's lost interest. Oosh! Mr. Van Ouden owned his contract. It wasn't even owned by True Vince anymore. It was owned by Mr. Van Ouden. Last I heard, Mr. Van Ouden just wasn't bothered. So, I don't know. Mr. MIA Disease, commonly found on Origin. When are those budget cuts coming? It might be some secret ones. I don't think people have missed me. Tiffany Wu instantly back to the victim card, ladies and gentlemen. I mean this in the nicest possible way. I don't think anyone missed you because they don't... I think to miss you, they would have had to like... Again, I don't mean this in a rude way. They would have had to care about you going, if that makes sense. I mean this in a nice possible way. I don't think RPW halted when Tiffany Wu left, if that makes sense. So I don't think anyone like has been thinking of Tiffany Wu to miss you, if that makes sense. I'm wishing you all the best. I hope you're doing great. I miss you in spirit, but again, in RPW, you know, I don't think you made an impact to be missed, if that makes sense. Especially with the crop of female. I mean, the women's division has been the best it's ever been in RPW. So again, I think it's hard to miss you. No, I mean it in the nicest possible way, Jocko. I mean it in the nicest possible way. I can't believe you're my GM now, by the way. That just blows my mind. I think they were happy to see you go. Again, I mean, I'm not saying I was happy to see you go. No. I don't mean in a horrible way. Again, I'm just saying... I mean, there's no nice way to say that. You know what I mean? It's just the truth. It's just the truth. I think to be missed. Like, I think GMK... Again, yeah, Tiff, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't mean in a horrible way. Lovely move there by Del Rayo. I missed you in terms of like, hey, I hope you're doing great, but it's not like RPW Women's Division is struggling without Tiffany Wu. No, I don't say that. If I wanted to say fuck, I would say it straight up. Again, Origin doesn't change without Tiffany Wu. Like, Origin still goes on. You know, I feel like our Women's Division is thriving. Nice to have you on my Warzone arcade, but your bedside manner. Listen, I was just being honest. I've never been good at bedside manner. I'm too honest for it. I think I'd be an awful nurse or an awful doctor. Oh my goodness! Sombra del Rayo. This guy is fucking insane. Ladies and gentlemen, what a camera cut. Standing on Davon. This guy is insane. He really, really is. Choco, while I have you, any ideas for what RK is going to be doing on World Warzone? I mean, I know you barely know what's happening on the World Warzone, even as GM, but... I noticed I wasn't booked on the first show. I was appreciative of the dark match. I don't know if there's any plans for RK or not. If it was quite a surprise to you, I don't know. Women's Division is absolutely strong. It really, really is. Tiff, what have you been up to? Is this like a soft launch to see if the RPW Universe are ready for Tiffany to return? Is that what this little pop-in is? Just trying to gauge how the RPW Universe would react. It keeps getting stronger. Look at Deebs. Deebs low-key one of my faves, man. I love his name. Okay, has always been straight at me, which I thank you for. I mean, hey, I'd rather be honest than be lied to. I'd rather be hurt than be lied to, I should say. Del Rayo back in the ring with Deebs. This one can get back on the way. Ladies and gentlemen. And what a win it would be for Deebs and Davon to go straight to the main roster. Ladies and gentlemen, no. I guess it depends on what RK wants to do. I have some ideas, but we'll see. We can talk then. We can talk. Again, I don't have any, you know, I'm not coming in straight away. If I wanted to, I could, you know, I could join our World Wars and say, hey, Sibs, I'm coming for you. Give a whole long speech and instantly be in the main event. Obviously, because, you know, I'm the best in the world. RK for crying out, but I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't have any desire to be world champion right now. Even though I could. You know, I could have done that Sage on Fury. I could go for Sibs straight away. I've never had a one-on-one with Sibs, I don't think. I don't know. I enjoyed my time as Intercontinental Champion with the Open Challenges. I don't think I need a championship right now. I don't think, you know, I don't know. Obviously, that's the goal for a lot of people. I'm a GM. I've been Superstar of the Year. I know I could easily be that again if I, you know, put my time into it, but we'll think of something. I don't know. I might take up more of a management route again. I kind of miss being the wise man in a way. I'll stay sharp. I'll stay in shape. But like, look at me. You know, I look like a manager right now. You know, maybe I'll put it out there. Maybe some Origin superstars. Maybe main roster talent. I don't know. If anyone wants the best in the world in their corner, maybe reach out to me. Openly DMs. I don't mind. Maybe the wise man makes a return. Maybe you know. Is anyone ready to be an RK guy? We'll see. We will see. Maybe that's the route. I don't have a desire like to call anyone out. There's no one that really. I don't have any beef on World Warzone. I've not really cared for World Warzone in a long time since I've last been here. So I don't know. I don't really have any targets. Wouldn't mind teaming with Ollie here and there. I never really had a tag run with him in ministry days, and it was kind of fun teaming with him in the dark match, I'm not going to lie. So Jocko, if you know, tag team division. I know World Warzone's tag division has been slated. RK's the best tag team superstar of all time. Maybe slap me in there with Ollie, I don't mind, or anyone else. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm open to interpretation, man. I really, really am. Davon cannot enter the ring. after already entering. Sombra del Rio. Lovely takedown. Hard across the chest. Deebs is down. Sombra del Rio and Kendo Kenny are going straight to the main roster, ladies and gentlemen. They are skipping Origin. I'm kind of sad in a way because those two on Origin would have been absolutely amazing. They're skipping Origin and going straight to the main roster. Will they be on World Wars of Fury? I don't know. But there you go. Been down in the Indies, won tag titles with a friend. GMK, no, I'm not. What's the word on the tag division on the male side? Is it open for everyone, or is there already a number one contender? Is that on Origin, are you asking, Adam? Are you asking for Origin? That was a great tag team match. I don't want to give Sam a heart attack if I come back. Are you asking on Origin, the tag team thing? They deserve to be the main roster. I have Sombra waiting for me on Fury. Cruiserweight champ Sombra, I'm here for it. Kendo Kenny, I think they're two great talents on Origin. No, as for the tag team titles, they're open right now. They are open right now. Davon joining us after his match, unlocking the tag loss, my friend. You'll be remaining on Origin. I do like old Davon, though. Davon and Deebs, I need to hear more from you on the mic, though. Unlucky in that one as we move on. Austin Alba and Oliver Lane going at it here today. Get his name down to be fixed. Yeah, as far as I know, the tag division is open, man. It's open. Open as it's ever been. I know the Iron Saints want to get back at them. Iron Saints and Neil Reckless always want to be going at each other. Keep that in your mind. Interesting. R-Dub joining the tag team division. Interesting. Someone takes Spiral's title off him. He shouldn't have lost it to him in the first place. Nice armbar by Oliver Lane. Cinched in tight. Really, really nice. Nice reversal though, flipping off. RK on the side. Maybe I shouldn't have my DMs, my emails open. RK, the Wise Man, already been approached, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently the Wise Man's in hot demand. Maybe some people want the Wise Man back. RK ringside. All I'm saying, the Wise Man led the ministry from behind the scenes. Lamin may be the leader. The Wise Man was making all the tough decisions behind that curtain. The Wise Man, without the Wise Man's voice, the voice of the ministry would not have been what the ministry was. Already getting offers. I'm just saying, my talents are here for you guys. Origin, World Wars on Fury, I don't mind. Can be multiple people too, it doesn't have to be one person. You guys saw what I done for Torok and X's up. Me and Torok still undefeated in tag team matches. I'm just saying. I got Torok over with the RPW universe. I'm RK's guy. Hey, Paragon, I've been a fan. Wasn't Venu the... Venu was the leader, like the fucking... a Panther is white. Like, he could call himself the leader, yeah, absolutely. He done nothing for the ministry. He done nothing for the ministry. Ah, awful, man. He was the ministry, like his retirement tour was good. Ladies, and like, come on now. Let's be real with each other here. It's been long enough where we can be open and honest about this stuff. Okay? Shambolic decisions. I'm just keeping my options open. Tag or Origin Championship, I love it. It's nice to take care of all. Victor Tiff was hopping against some other time. Have a good one, Tiff. Venu, the leader. Listen, at least Lamin was open to making some, tough decisions, and he was vocal about it. He was the on-screen leader, fair enough. RK still made all the tough decisions. But I'll give Lamin more credit than Venu in terms of being a leader. Lamin put the ministry on the map. Alba and Oliver going to town on the outside. I do miss being the Wise Man, though. I don't know. Especially while I'm GMing as well. I feel like maybe it'll take less of my time. Still compete in the ring on the side. I mean, all I'm saying, I got Maury Saxo his first ever championship in RPW. Now look where he is. I got Torok absolutely over. I mean, X's Up merch was like a top seller for a couple months while I was with him. There's a 40% chance might offer. Oh, so you've reached out to someone in the tag team division. Interesting. Interesting. I like it. I like it. Origin tag division's wide open, dude. Wide open. That guy front center got a Gore t-shirt on. Fair enough. I like seeing the difference in some t-shirts out there. That guy's got a Spiral t-shirt. Sam Everett t-shirt over in the corner there. Lots of things have to connect. Oliver Lane, top rope. I like this guy as well. Oosh! Very nice takedown. No countouts by the referee today in this one. Which I like. Just let them fight. Let them go to town. Sometimes it is needed. Definitely need to get some more tag matches with Strictly Business. Back into the ring. I haven't reached out yet. Expect something interesting. Over in the corner, Austin Albert desperately needing a win today. Been very, very inconsistent this season. Oliver Lane already had a title match, of course, lost against Chance Carter at Ascent for the European title. Nice. And there by Austin Albert. Just wanted to get the crowd going. Thought it was set up for a chokeslam then, but no. Because we have a lot of chokeslams in RPW. Austin Albert, I don't see doing one. Power slam. Connecting down. Double A. Top rope. Didn't know this man could fly. Let's have a look. He can indeed. No. Body home in that one, though. Unfortunate with the attempt. Hook of the leg. Austin Albert, shoulders down to count and a kick out. Back up to their feet. Oh, big close line takedown. Do like Oliver Lane's attire, man. I really do. I really do. You know what might be something fun? Because I love tag team wrestling. I've always loved it. I might just, I mean, I hope Jocko would be down. He's always been quite open to my ideas. I might just tag with different people every week. I might even tag with some Origin people as well if people want. I just want some fun matches with people I've not had matches with before. You know? Come Case in the Chamber. Come Regents Rumble time, I might, you know, lock in a bit and go, okay, I need to start winning some big matches and be involved in stuff, but right now I feel like I just want to have fun in my career. The loss to Sage, go into a war zone. I was down in the dumps. So maybe just having some, I like that tactic, yeah. Maybe just slap RK with someone, like my open challenge. I've always been like this. I like fighting different people every week. Anyone you want, Jocko. Put RK with anyone in a tag team match or a war zone, I'll be happy. There's my call out. I'm still open to being a manager on the side as well, but if you want to book RK, which obviously makes sense to have RK on your show, pair me with whoever you want, and I'm happy to do so. Middle of the ring, Austin Albert. Forced to tap on Oliver Lane with a submission win. I love that by Oliver Lane. He looks like a madman. Submission win was needed. And submission win was got, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nicely done. From the big man. Austin Albert forced to tap. GG indeed. Fantastic win there. I do really like Oliver Lane. I really like Oliver Lane indeed. That's his second win of his career. Austin Albert, 17%. 5-12 in singles. All in his career. Which is not the best of starts, ladies and gentlemen. As we move on. Put this guy out of his misery. He's a jobber at this point. Some rough words as Marcella Gerossi, the indie RLWF legend, June, makes her way down. Here we go. See you all later. Gotta get ready. Now, I have heard Madison Carter has a new song and attire ready, locked and loaded. I thought it'd be better to wait till Breakout for that, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it'd be better to wait for Breakout as opposed to bringing it today. Ladies and gentlemen, well, just like that, apparently Tiffany Wu, even though she said she's not returning, went and met with Vince Shimon, or is planning to meet with Vince Shimon, because Tiffany Wu's just signed a contract. Oh, Tiffany, whoopsie. Should I ring the bell? Tiffany's, but was that? I don't know. It says message. It says retracted now. Was that Vince retracting her contract after she signed it? I don't know. I don't think we've ever had that before. We won't pay too much attention to it, ladies and gentlemen. The former Women's Origin Champion. Can you unring a bell? What if I do it upside down? There you go. Reverse the bell. That is the weirdest noise I've ever heard in my life, ladies and gentlemen. The shortest reign in Origin history so far, as Madison Carter won the championship and lost it a week later. But fair play to her. You know, she went out there when I booked her in a title match, put on a show, but did not come out victorious against Luna Black. I do love the Origin Trons being on display, though, ladies and gentlemen. Marcella DeRossi and Madison Carter, who are you rooting for? Can you unring a bell? Rebecca Reffy in this one from Fury. I made a call to Fury on Marcella DeRossi. I mean, she has the strength advantage. There's no doubt about it. She has the strength advantage. I like that noise. Didn't have to point out the short reign. Come on, you Madison. It's kind of a fun. I kind of like it. Can that be the new bell? I kind of like that. I really like it. Madison Carter using her speed to an advantage. You know what's weird? I know this show's been a lot about RK, and hey, it's my show. If we want it to be, it can. I don't know if this might not just be me. This might be other people too, with what I'm putting out there. Like I said, I was down in the dumps. Okay, I was not too happy a couple of weeks ago. Just watching RPW, especially ringside. Well, not ringside. I'm up the stage. You know what I mean? I'm up the ramp. But just being involved, like I said, as a manager, ringside, as part of a team, or in a dark match with that dark match with Ollie was like some of the most fun I've had in a long time. Just back with my boy. I've not been in the ring with him for like years, literally, actually. And it was actually a lot of fun. Even in a loss, it was a lot of fun facing a new rookie, Ken Lazaro. The crowd was hot in Minnesota. It was just a really fun match. And now watching Origin, seeing these future talent all go, I don't know. It's just reinventing, it's reinvigorating my love for RPW. And even though I was down in the dumps, just being involved in one dark match, watching one Origin show already, you can probably hear, I'm on my way back. I'm already I'm having all these new ideas. I want to bring a wise man back. I want to be a manager. I want to team with new people. Sometimes you just need to sit back, like GMK said, have a break, maybe go away, go on vacation, whatever. I just take a deep breath. RPW can get heavy, man. It can get very, especially when you're the top guy. Leading shows, main eventing shows, championships, pay-per-views. It can get very, very heavy, but sometimes you just got to appreciate where you are in life and just enjoy it for what it is. I agree, need to see more of Marcella. I heard a lot of stuff about Marcella DeRossi when she first joined Origin. I thought she was going to be the next big thing. I still think she can be. But I thought she was going to be the next champion straight away. She's won some matches, lost some matches. I think the women's division of Origin is amazing, which is why they're main eventing today. Winners get a tag team title match against the Dynasty. And that's the strength I want to see from Marcella DeRossi. I want to see big, hard-hitting moves. Feeling fired up here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want to see from Marcella DeRossi. Fan cam is in action over in the corner. And this is exactly what I want to see. Madison Carter with a mean streak in her. Throwing Marcella off the barricade. Rebecca counting. Took a seat with his hands up over there with Mike Rome. Irish whip. Back into the ring. Marcella joins her. And Marcella DeRossi, will we see back-to-back submission victories? Origin. No, I was going to say the show for submissions. Not quite, though. Doosh. Clapped across their head. Oh, what a clothesline. Madison Carter feeling it. I love the new talent, man. We've been speaking of a show like Origin for so long, and we tried it a lot of different ways in RPW. I'm so happy the RPW universe has loved and backed and thrived with the idea of Origin. I think it's such a good idea. I love that RK is the guy in charge as well. Like, that's such an honor to me as well. And I think that's one reason why I wanted to take a back seat in ring this year and just vibe this year, is because I'm so focused on making sure Origin is the best possible show it can be, especially while there's a lot of talk about the GMs of World Wars and the Fury. I don't want to be involved in that conversation. I want people to watch Origin and enjoy wrestling and see the future of the company. We already have 2 people going to the main show, the main roster today. That's what I want. I want to put people on a stage where they can prove themselves to be promoted to the main roster and continue to make RPW amazing. And that's what we're doing. Men's, women's, tag, it doesn't matter what division. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison CAW bounces back after losing a championship with a massive 1-on-1 victory against Marcella Drosy. And will we see a rematch between Madison Carter and Luna Black for that Women's Origin Championship, ladies and gentlemen? Fantastic showing. And sometimes that's what you need after losing a championship. A way to bounce back is by instantly taking on a big name and getting involved with a win. And speaking of big, oh boy, we got some meat for you today. Ladies and gentlemen, these are 2 superstars. I want to say the pinnacle of Origin as well. This is going to be one of those 1-on-1 #1 contender matches, ladies and gentlemen, between Jitendra Khan and Dion Harris. Now, Dion Harris and Asher Kane, they have beef already. They have history already. They had a a title match already at Ascent, of course, after their debacle at Breakout, where Asher Kane walked away victorious in both of them. I'm giving Dion Harris another chance, though, because I do really think he's going to be absolutely massive in RPW. So the winner of this will join Oliver Lane and Asher Kane in a triple threat match next week at Breakout for the Origin Championship, ladies and gentlemen. It was between Axiom Vex or Oliver Lane. I know Oliver Lane's had a title match already, but both of them are going to get one more if Dion Harris wins. Oliver Lane, Asher Kane, and the winner of this match next week at Breakout for the Origin Championship. There we go, folks. You heard it here first. I like making stuff happen live, out of nowhere. Someone hand me that clothes. I've got to show up in the next match. The ozone loud for the big man. That's Dion Harris. Me on me, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fun one. This is really going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. The future on the map. The future beats the standard. This is going to be a match and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, Tay Jones and Tito up next before the main event. Dion Harris, a big man. Dion went MIA, by the way. Great Tron, really good Tron. I will say about Dion Harris, he has been MIA in public. He has been speaking to me a lot. As a general manager, I will give it to him. And he made it clear that he is not done with Asher Kane yet. He made it very clear. He said he's going to prove it today to the RPW universe. So I'm excited to see what he does against this big man, Jitendra Khan. First RPW superstar from India. New referee involved today. And a chop by Khan already. Rachel refs here today. Good old Rachel. Let's see how she does. Leg drop by Khan. Really excited for this one. Really excited indeed. Submission early doors. Harris with the strength. Nice takedown there. Oh my goodness, RK's. Whew. RK's emails are popping off now. Everyone wants to be an RK guy. We respect it. Dion and Khan. It's matches like these, I've said this before, but it's matches like these where I can see these two being champions in RPW on the main roster. Ravishing Rachel. I do like her. She's a great ref. She's been in the Indies. She's a great ref. Really talented ref. The RPW Universe really like her as well. But these two, they're just built to be champions, man. They're massive, dude. They are absolutely massive. You know what I'm very excited for? And this may be in the distant future, but I'm very excited at the prospect of seeing an... I'm excited for some reason, hell yeah. I'm very excited about the idea of having an Origin rivalry. Like Dion Harris and Asher Kane, I think those two are going to be like the two big names on Origin for that Origin Championship. Or like Chance Carter and Gareth Lynn, stuff like that. Imagine like 2, 3, 4 years time seeing Dion Harris and Asher Kane on a Fury or a World Wars, on like a paper like Courage to Chaos, Casey Dimmer. Imagine seeing them on the main roster competing against each other. It would just make me so happy. Seeing them come from Origin. It really would. I'm attached to a lot of these superstars. Now, Dion Harris has been talking a big game to me privately about wanting to prove that he's ready for Asher Kane. And right now, Jitendra Khan's doing a better job. Khan started dominant, beating Smiley. And then has been a bit quiet since then in terms of being in the ring. He doesn't speak English at all. But it does not stop him from being one of the most dominant and fierce superstars on this show. But look at the strength by Dion, who is setting up in the ring. Oh my goodness. What a slam down. Rachel rolls in. Oh, 2.9. Very, very nicely done. Very, very nicely done indeed. What a matchup. I knew this was going to be a fun one. Badass. Dion Harris with the strength, ladies and gentlemen. Lock up between the two. Clubbing blow to the back. Tay Jones up next against Tito Tolos. A new debut on Origin, which I'm very, very excited for. Irish Rip rebound. Doximoosh. Nice toss over the head. Hook of the leg. Dion Harris kicks out. He's still in. Still involved. Oh, big clothesline. Will we see the big boot from Dion Harris is the question. Sir R-Dub, don't forget. It was originally going to be R-Dub vs Tito, debut vs debut again. If not for your attire, it was going to be you and Tito. But don't worry, Breakout is next week. R-Dub, you have my word. You are going to be at Breakout for your debut, which honestly might be better. Being at like a secondary pay-per-view, Breakouts are our second biggest shows every fortnight. You're going to be there, my friend. You are going to be there. So don't you worry. It's an even bigger debut than it would have been today. How about this? Tay Jones and Tito's up next. The winner of that match will face R-Dub next week at Breakout in a #1 contenders match. The winner of that, Tay Jones or Tito versus R-Dub. The winner of that will face Chance Carter for the European Championship at Ascent in a month's time. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I like doing on commentary. I can book matches like that on the fly. It has happened. Jitendra Khan, double-handed choke slam. Down goes Dion. Oh boy. And Jitendra Khan has Dion Harris by the temples. It's a lot of real estate to hold on to be fair. Squeezing the head tight with Dion Harris. Fighting out of it. Welcome in, Sevi boy. Tito. R-Dub, I got you. That's what you get for being a super fan. You get a breakout debut in a #1 contenders match to take you to Ascent in a month's time. RK looks after his roster, ladies and gentlemen. Crushing that Mega Mine. He stays in it, though, does Dion Harris. Fantastic matchup between the two. Irish whip. Khan reverses. Harris back into the ring. Gets a big boot of his own, though. From the Indian Giant. What has Dion Harris got in store is the question. Irish whip. This one connecting! A big boot of his own. It's just like Austin Albert months ago. When Albert hit his big boot, Dion Harris said, mine is better. And gets the win. He told me in confidence he will win against whoever he gets put against today. And he wants Asher Kane in a rematch, ladies and gentlemen. And Dion Harris has earned that shot. A triple threat next week. Dion Harris, Oliver Lane, and Asher Kane for the Origin Championship at Breakout. Ladies and gentlemen, this man's going to be big, I'm telling you. He's going to be very, very big in his RPW career. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. GG indeed. Mega win. It was indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Penultimate match of the show. And here's my guy. The new King of the Streets, ladies and gentlemen. The Paragon. Magnum Tay Jones. This man dripped out. I'm watching this very closely now. RW, the winner of this will be your debut match next week at Breakout. And I am so excited for it. I want this guy to be an Origin superstar, by the way. I've always been a fan of Tay Jones. You can go back and watch the tapes. I've always been a fan of this guy. I was annoyed when he used to team with Street Money, thinking he was wasting his time. He proved he was wasting his time, got rid of Street Money. And now he's solo, and now he's ready. I love the Paragon. GMK hating like prime 600k contactless. I love it, man. I love it. I really, really do. Low-key aura. I like him, man. I really, really like him. I really, really do. Now, this man I don't know a lot about. Tito Tolos. I don't know a lot about, ladies and gentlemen. I like the look, though. All black. Minimalistic. He's looking confident. He's looking confident. We'll see if that confidence translates to in the ring. Street is still about. No, that's why he's not about anymore. He lost to KO Street, a King of the Streets, and he is gone. He got Tiff wooed. TT, my first opponent at RPW. He beat him in the match before. Really? Your first opponent was Tay Jones? See, that's history I love, man. That sort of history is what I love. Tay Jones and Tito. 1-on-1. Ralph refereeing. This is a fun one, dude. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this. To see where it goes. Oh, Tito! Instantly wanted to make a mark, ladies and gentlemen. And he's been watching too. Best worst move in RPW. He knows how to get ahead in life. Okay. He knows how to get ahead in life. Here in RPW. Trying to break those fingers. He's got the ozone charting. He's got some spry in those knees. Right now, Tay Jones is down. And not looking like he's getting up anytime soon. Beautiful start by the new debut. Equally has a chance to go to a Breakout next week. Tay Jones back up to his feet. I'm liking this, Tito. Sometimes all it takes is a few seconds, GMK. The first couple of minutes of your debut are so telling. Because if you stink the gaff in the first couple of minutes of your first match, the RPW universe will switch off you like that. If you dominate, like Sombra Del Rey did, like Ken Lazaro did, instantly, it makes the RPW universe absolutely want to get behind you. Before he did me a nice one, was that win or lose? I asked Tito if he wants to team up Breakout to earn up with that. Oh, there we go. Now you might be facing Tito. Hey, again, it could be friendly competition. You vs Tito, win against a European chance. You guys could still team up as well after that. Just because you face off, a lot of people don't understand that, where like they fight each other and they think, oh, I can never team with you now because we fought. You may face each other at Breakout. Maybe the week after Breakout, you guys are teaming on Origin. Obviously, it takes a big man to lose a match and then still team with that guy, but more people should do it, I tell you. I mean, I've not seen you or Tito wrestle before, but why not both debut and both team up, you know? It might be worth a shot. It might be worth a shot. I love Tito. Even if he beats me, no. Hey, yeah. It could be a fun little team up. I mean, Tito might not even be a Breakout next week if Tay Jones wins, of course. I think it could be fun. RK giving advice, pure on. I feel like I'm in that point in my life now. Leo, I feel like I'm in that point in my life where I'm the wise man still at heart, you know. I like to face Tay too. I want to be the wise man again. Nice splash down. Tito's got off to a hell of a start. Is he going to break out? Is the question. He hooks the leg and he is! TT is going to break out, ladies and gentlemen, next week.
Here is your winner.
Not a good showing by the Paragon. I hyped him up and he wants Chance Carter. He's going to have to wait though. Tito Tolos with a victory, ladies and gentlemen, in this one. And fair play, I mean, he done the job, he done the dirt. It will be Tito versus R-Dub at Breakout next week. No more focus on the European title for me. Tito Tolos, what a debut. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of Origin. We have a 4-way tornado tag match. Winners of this will take on the Dynasty for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Of course, I announced in collaboration with Tuvin Shimon and Jocko that the women's tag titles will be cross-brand across all 3 shows. I thought, you know what? Origin is obviously its own entity. We like Origin being its own thing. But I still think they should have equal opportunities. I don't think we have the women's division deep enough to have our own tag titles. Why not bring the women's tag titles to Origin as well? It gives the Origin superstars chances to show up on the main roster, as well as main roster talent showing up on Origin. And I thought, hey, let's get involved, ladies and gentlemen. That was an awful performance today. Hey, don't let it define you. I do love the blue of Nick's Viper. Now, again, I will say these teams also, I put some random teams together. Some superstars who have never spoken, I teamed them up because I thought, why not see, see what they can do, ladies and gentlemen. That's always been what Arcade does. Put random people together and see if they can thrive. I think this is going to be a hell of a main event. I really, really do. And I think Nick's Viper and Aranya Davina, a Spider and a Venom, Venomous Snake, well, you know, both venomous, why not? Both in blue today. I think this could be a matchup. I had to put Mariposa in the 2 against Aranya Davina. That rivalry in the Indies. I'm excited for this one, folks. We'll let people come down to the ramp because there is a lot to get through in the main event of Origin. That's a great tag team, I think, in spirit. A really great tag team in spirit. Oh my God, Aranya. And again, these 2 have never spoken before, ladies and gentlemen. Venus Vortex and Pamela Hart have never spoken before. Pamela Hart also making a debut in the main event, using the power of free will. Sometimes I forget, Leo, that this is my show and I can just do what I want. I can call things on the fly. I love it, dude. I love the power. I really, really do. And again, I think this is going to be a fun tag team. I don't know much about Pamela Hart. I don't know anything about Pamela Hart. I still don't know anything about Venus Vortex from other than what I've seen her in the ring. I really like Venus Vortex. I know some superstars are a bit meh on her, like GMK, for example. He's just a hater. But I'm interested to see her team with Pamela Hart, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Pamela Hart comes from a rich wrestling family, too. Pamela Diamond Hart. She comes from a rich wrestling background. I'm excited for you to hopefully get a purple Tron in there. Brett pressing the wrong button, replaying Nick's Vipers, but that's okay. I think Pamela Hart is a great look. I don't know much about her wrestling family, but apparently it's a very, very rich, you know, not rich in money, but like rich in talent. Historic family. Venus and Pamela, I think, can make for a fantastic tag team. GMK making me miss the hater days. As up next, we have Akira Yamamoto. Not in relation to Bob Bryan. Some Trons are still a bit iffy, but that's okay. We will get there eventually. This, again, I thought would be a fun one. Two masked up superstars. I know Mariposa Reina has a big history with Aranya. I love that jacket. Wowzers. Really love that jacket. Sister of Kobayashi. This is double hate from me and Haley. Oh, almost dropped my monster. My heart went out my mouth in that one. Superstars filling up ringside. This could be a long main event, folks. It could be a long main event indeed. Holy pyrotechnics. Mariposa Reina has not got off to the best of starts. Maybe the tag team division is where she thrives, ladies and gentlemen. I love that Tron. Really, really do. Maybe this is where she thrives. I'm excited to see what she can do. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes right after Davina. Again, with their history. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we saw these two on World Warzone, actually. The two newest members of the returning Damage Control here on Origin. And again, we saw Akira Tanaka and Noel Park on World Warzone. Oh, we're seeing them again here today. Well, they are not in this match, ladies and gentlemen. It's the two new superstars we don't know anything about just yet. Akira and Noel Park showing some tag team respect. Having them ringside worked on World Warzone. Maybe Akira and Noel want to spread that good luck to Origin, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming from my debut, never stepped in the ring a day in my life. Akira Tanaka stands back and lets the others go into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, main event of Origin is underway. Akira and Noel go backstage. They just come out for support, which I love. The winning tag team will take on the Van Ouden Dynasty for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oosh! I love that blue. I kind of like the blue attire more than the green for Viper. Weirdly enough. Who's my favorite Baronessa? That's Snake. I miss seeing Mariposa. I love my Lucha. You do indeed love your Lucha. You do indeed. Now, I don't know too much about these new Damage Control superstars. Well, yeah, I don't know too much. I think one's called Tiffany something. Ironic, Tiffany Wu re-signed today. Potentially, but one's called Tiffany something. I should have wrote down the names. I wrote down Damage Control. And one's called, I don't want to say it wrong, it begins with H. Honako, it might be, I don't know. I will get back to you on that. I will officially introduce them, as well as Tito Tolos, after the show. They look awesome, though. I like their looks. Bit of backstory for you. Damage Control, of course, if you've been here for a while, you know Damage Control used to be a thing in RPW with Nicole O'Grady at the forefront. Well, funny you say that. So Akira Tanaka, Noel Park, and LED Fan, after everything that happened with Tressa Lamb and Nicole O'Grady, they all thought it was too much for RPW. They all thought it was too much. They disappeared for a bit. They went back to Japan. And they met these two. Now, they knew these two, Tiffany and, I don't want to say that again, they knew these two from their indie days. They never got the call up to RPW back in the day. They stayed in Japan. So when Akira, Noel, and LED went back to Japan, they met up with their old friends. They was teaming, and they invited them into Damage Control. They showcased Damage Control in Japan in the indies, and the crowds absolutely loved it. They loved the new tag teams. They loved the new stable. Akira Tanaka is the new leader of Damage Control, I can confirm. And they brought them in. They went to Vince. and they said they would love to return. And I said, if possible, can I have at least one of Damage Control on Origin? I can confirm both of these superstars are Origin contracted superstars, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Noelle and Akira are main roster. Both of these two are on Origin, though, which I'm very, very excited about, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a proper introduction will come post-show, but I can say they are very, very talented, ladies and gentlemen. Aura Tanaka, I agree, as the leader is great. But there you go. I just want to let you guys know. I've not heard if Eleni Fang is coming back to RPW or not. I think for her, she was closest to Tressalam. I think for her, it was very, you know, I don't think she's ready to come back yet. But the rest are back with 2 new superstars, and I, for one, am absolutely ecstatic for it. Now, this is Full Scandinavia rules. I see Pamela Hart with the pinfall to Akira Yamamoto. Oh, from the top right, Pamela Hart, Venus Vortex. They win, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this was going to be a long main event. Here are your winners. Pamela Hart on her debut. Just like that, gets the win. Akira Yamamoto takes the pin. Pamela Hart and Venus Vortex are getting a women's tag team title match, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. I did not expect it to end that quickly. I love the look by Pamela Hart. Apparently, she has a rich wrestling background, like I said, and apparently it's come to fruition, and it's going to do good things for her on Origin, ladies and gentlemen, because she's come out with a fantastic win. All the rookies involved in titles, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely massive. Goodness gracious me. What a way to make your debut, ladies and gentlemen. Not a bad way to get going. I can confirm there will be some dark matches with superstars not booked today. That was very, very quick. Hey, I appreciate you guys letting RK vent at the beginning of this show and throughout this show. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. Ready for a war zone. Maybe the Wise Man returns. I'll answer my emails. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Origin.